What's up, guys? Good morning. We started off the stream by dropping frames already, so that doesn't feel good. Good morning. Hey, Nurgle Matt. Good to see you, man. Good morning, everybody. Archmagos, Fabian, good to see you guys. Oh, boy. Mataj, good to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. What's up, USC? Pyrotech, Ken, good to see you, brother. Yeah, I guess the internet sucks again this morning. Hopefully it calms down. So, we got a really good game for you guys this morning, I think. We're going to have, there's only 3 undefeated players left here. So, there's Robin Roberts' Gene Stealer Colts, Noah Neuendorfer's Death Guard. We had on the stream first round yesterday. And our Yanari player from yesterday. Those are the only 3 undefeateds left. So, Mark Perry is playing against the Yanari this morning. And then Robin's playing against Noah this morning, and we're going to get that game on first round. So, should be a good one. Apparently, Noah used to be a GSC player, so he knows the Army really well. Of course, Robin's been playing GSC forever. So, he's got a very different list from the one we saw yesterday on stream. So, game, I'm looking forward to it. Apparently, unfortunately, guys, we are dropping a bunch of frames right now, so I apologize. Hopefully that calms down soon. Hey, Joseph, good morning. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing it, but we got a pretty good connection. We'll find out. It'll calm down, hopefully. All right. So, game should be getting started in about 11 minutes here, guys. Morning, Seth. Good to see you, man. There's nobody else in the hall right now. We got it all to ourselves. Let me get the players settled in. I'll be back in just a second again. Sorry about the internet. Hopefully it doesn't drop. Be right back. This is hilarious. This guy has no idea he's camera. Like, he's standing right there. Okay, players are here. We got everyone in position. So we're going to get this started, guys, pretty soon here. One of them just had to go to the restroom real quick. Whoa. Yep. Oh, man. Man, the internet's bad right now. The same death guard list from yesterday. Let me see if I can. Maybe I pasted the wrong one into chat here. Oh man, the internet's bad this morning. No, it's the same list. Gene Stealer Colt's different. It's Verizon Pyrotech. It was actually doing really well almost all day yesterday. I don't know why it's being so crappy right now. Morning, guys. Maybe try switching to the other one here. Let's see if I can switch over. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with it here. Good morning, guys. Wish the internet was better, but we can't fix it. So let me go get the players settled in. Be right back. 1 second.
using all the GSC ones yesterday.
Oh, have you been playing Sabotage?
I have, and I maxed it all 3 rounds.
Just can't. Oh man, come on, put down a challenge. I always said Sabotage was a bad secondary. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, but you have to, all of your bodies are offset except for your character's vehicle.
No, the spawn.
Hey, Ian. Good morning. Morning, guys.
Your spawn doesn't have any.
Internet is being a pain right now.
No,
Hopefully it'll smooth out soon.
Points of is.
Yeah. So that is a good question.
Yeah, it happens every time we have GSC on.
Right now is
Mark your
mark
thingamajig.
deployments because data scry is funky.
Yeah.
No, it didn't happen yet. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no theories.
Me? What?
We're just gonna say the warp is messing with the stream. That's the only thing I can think of.
See, data scry. So 20 inches over.
Yep, and 15 here.
Shade it.
Hey, Alejandro. Good morning, man.
Oh, you already have yours down. I was gonna try to return the favor. Right there?
Yep.
Oop. Snag a couple of those for me.
All right, so just real quick, guys, our mission is going to be data scry salvage this morning.
So I played a.
So this is sticky objectives, but only in no man's land and only with OBSEC units, of course.
And
primary is domination. You got to hold 2 to get 4.
The toe of a unit right there.
And data intercept is the what people call the tertiary here, the mission specific here. You got to do an action, and you get victory points equal to the number of objectives you control.
This roll.
So I don't know who that favors this mission. We'll see here.
For this. 5.
Lists, guys. Robin's list here is very different from what we saw yesterday, although he does have 3 units of pure strains.
Here's good.
Yeah.
He's not leaning much into the
I don't know what
the big boys here. He's got mostly acolytes, some trucks, very different there.
I have fights.
You know, very different.
It's a
very different list.
Position. I know 2 of mine, and I went back and forth on the 3rd one.
Then, of course, we saw Noah's army yesterday on stream first round. He's got Typhus, he's got some Terminators, bunch of Plague Marines, cheeky bloat drones, and Plague Burst crawlers.
You have empty blip.
We'll see how that goes for him.
Put something into strategic reserves at the start of the battleground.
That's a
proficient planning.
Oh, I don't have that now.
No, okay. And you have the 3-inch on a 5-man.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Kelomorph has the when he shoots, you're exposed.
Yeah, pick a unit. Yeah.
I used to get so and then we've been playing Arctide lately, and oh man.
Am I forgetting something?
It really is not. I love my creatures.
Let's see. Robin is playing Twisted Helix for his cult here.
Because
Yeah, we're GSC players. We got our tools.
well, obviously I'm going to do Brood Swarm and Ambush,
Yeah, I got my 3. I'm taking all the Death Guard.
which is spread.
Spread, banners, you can't take it down. Vectors, which is every turn, 2 points if I kill 7 models, 3 points if it's with plague weapons, 2 points if you fail a morale check, 3 if you lost a model with a plague weapon. I'd feel much better into a normal GSC list taking that, but I still think it's the right choice. And then Despoiled, which is have models across the table at the end of the game.
End of the game in every section.
Yeah,
Yeah, same death card from yesterday, Alejandro.
3 quarters, 4 quarters, both deployments, half or more of the objectives. Actually, I don't know if it's
Hey, Diego, good morning.
half. And then every objective in Contagion, range 3 per.
And you only have 1 Rhino.
I have 1 Rhino.
Right. Okay. What's your plague company?
Ferryman. Oh, do you want me to just run through my list? I just kind of.
What strat do you get with the Ferryman?
So Ferryman, 1 CP, pick a Fetid Virion, which are my buff characters, plus 6 inch on an aura.
Okay.
That means my Stench Vats, which is the no chargey, can be 12 inches. That means my Arch Contaminator, which is the full rerolls, 12 inches.
Right. Okay.
I can only do it in my command phase till the next command phase.
Right. So wherever that guy is, only charge 1 unit so that I can use to make you fight last to still be able to fight.
Yeah.
Right.
That is the idea. He also has
okay.
just
so you don't have the -2 to charge.
No,
strat.
I don't. No.
Okay.
And then my Contagion, which is on my Warlord for Ferrymen. And remember, I can put a Contagion on anyone else. I can spread it around with a strat in my command phase. Is if you start the movement phase within range, half move. No if and or buts. Half move.
That's on a character.
It's on my warlord, and he'll be in the back. It's on a character, yeah.
And the contagion range would be 12 inches typically.
No, so it's going to be. It goes up as the battle goes
Sure,
on.
3,
1, 3, 6, 9.
right.
But I can count it as a round later if I use the strat to put it on something else. I can give it +6 with a psychic. You have unwilling, right?
Yes. Yeah, of course. Cranial, unwilling, warm tooth.
Yeah. I'm
I
like,
would
I wonder
take
how
more
many
if you
CP3.
could, but yeah. Yep, you got it.
Are you going to take your warlord? No.
Huh?
No warlord traits. Not needed.
No, there's no good ones worth a point.
Yeah. So I have on my death guard. So whatever you wanted your last one to be.
You know what? Let's do all the GSC ones.
Let's
That's a
go.
gentleman's agreement.
Let's go. Let's
All
see
right.
it. Oh man.
All right, let me go update the scoreboard. Be right back.
Marker tokens to do it.
That's probably going
Do
to
I
be
set it up
a late
pre-game?
game scoring unless you table me.
Sorry. Do I do that pregame, right? Not just right now.
I think it happens. Yeah, I think you do it before we deploy models.
Yeah, resolve pre-battle's abilities. So after.
Okay.
So double check, make sure you got your secondaries right on the scoreboard.
Yes.
Can you put your starting CP in for me?
There you go.
All right.
I get 17.
I'm actually starting 45 on primary. Is that good?
It's going to be the fun game. I told you we're just going to give each
So
other.
can I wanna ask about one thing before we start. We might want to have a TL look at it. This objective is behind this ruin, and that one is not. I don't know which way it's supposed to be, but
So in data scry, they are 12 from the center. That's the center. And then 12.
right. So the objectives might be the right space, but the ruins aren't equidistant because one of us has.
Yeah, they're shifting.
Well, they are shifted intentionally. That's a.
But I mean, this part is mirrored with that part, and this one's in cover, and that one's not. Yo.
This one needs to go further up.
Okay.
Guys, because the round started.
Yeah.
I'll put it on you for now. No,
Sure. We were just checking the terrain because one of the objectives was behind the wall, and the other one on the other side just wasn't.
There. No, this one was just a little off.
Yeah, definitely not
I don't know
Muscle
if it got
Beach.
shifted or what, but like
I didn't set these.
same.
Hey, Diego.
Here, this
I'm sorry about the internet, guys.
Has a huge slice on that side.
Oops, excuse me.
Cool. I just wanted to call the TO to make sure it was.
Yeah, Alejandro, you can check in BCP. There's a link in the description.
I didn't set those two. Plus, we were just
Tripwire, good morning.
the tape over the corners. It was pretty hard.
I'm not deep striking anything.
Well, obviously.
You sure? I'll allow. Okay.
have-
What you got?
I'll have 10 man with drills and flamers, 5 man with flamers with a 3-inch deep strike, 10 man
Hey, and Damien, good to see you, man. Good morning.
pure strain. And
Do they
the
have-
Telemorph.
Do they have 3d6 charge?
The 3d6 charges with the drills and flamer.
Drill and flamer, cool.
Right.
Yeah, Robin's been on stream before, guys. He runs a store down in Myrtle Beach, or near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, called Nerd Bar.
I have all these tokens, so
And he's actually the guy who
have to worry
got
about
my War Games Live
worry about
stickers on the side of the War Wagon, if you guys have seen that
Yeah.
kicking around. Very big supporter of the stream since near the very beginning. He's a great guy. His store is really cool. If you guys are ever in the area, you should definitely go check it out.
are you a Nerd Bar dice for
Oh
your
my
collection?
gosh. I'll use it sparingly. Well, I can't use it. I'm not allowed.
Not this game.
All right, so you said 10 pure strains,
Yeah, I'll have 10
drill
pure
guys,
strains.
flamer guys.
Oh, don't worry, guys. It'll get worse before it gets better.
Cool. Once we get everything deployed, I'll just take another peek at it to make sure I know everything.
And
Hamster started to run. It is a little better now, but I think what we learned yesterday is if we keep talking about the internet, it's not going to get better. We have to pretend that it's fine, and then it'll start getting better, guys. It's like a watch pot never boils or something.
This is going to be behind the actual giant room piece on this side. Same thing with that one if you look at it. This one, your center objective, is partially into this L shape.
And partially behind.
partially behind the U shape.
But neither one is an inch from the wall, right?
Nope.
So
they're
holding
not.
them is not unchargeable.
You can charge both of these through that wall, and you both can get hidden from shooting on both sides. And then both of you
Hey, MLP, good to see you, man.
objective inside your deployment. That one.
Yeah, the internet here at the venue is taking a dump right now.
Can dimensions on that one piece.
On which?
Corner one.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Haunted Bagel.
On the new app. It's 18 back, and you're going towards the corner.
So 12 in that corner.
It's getting a little bit better. It's still not green, but it'll get there. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for helping each other out in the chat as well, answering questions about it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm with Scott. We have to pretend that it's fine, or else it won't get fine. By the way, chat, Noah asked for a nickname yesterday, so if you have any creative ones.
Let's talk.
The rule is if you ask for a nickname, it's got to be a bad one, though. So.
Shit.
All right, is that good with you?
Looks good.
Yes, Robin has been on the stream before Half
We're
Lotus.
just going to run and kill each other.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine, but that was the glaring thing where I was like, hey, one of these is behind cover.
It's important.
Those are for the
Oh, thank you.
Seattle and Chicago.
Oh, let's go. I guess for what it's worth, you deploy first, but I don't know. I don't think
You ready?
I don't think my deployment can really be based on yours in
Here you
this.
go. All right, go.
That's fair enough.
That's how I used to do it in 8th. It was so much fun.
Of course, guys. Gene Stealer Colts just going to put a bunch of blips down. Talking about the secondaries real quick. The players talked about it, but let's hit it real quick.
That seems right.
Both players picked all their faction ones. So Gene Stealer Colts, Brood Swarm, Ambush, Sabotage.
Thinking about
These are the same ones we saw yesterday. So Brood Swarm is just have bodies on the table in the different parts of the table. Ambush is kill stuff that's got crossfire markers or exposed. And Sabotage critical location is
You're like, how do I beat myself?
yeah, like
you got to do an action on objectives that you control that your opponent gets to set up. The earlier in the game you do those actions, the more points you score for it. Death Guard picked Fleeing Vectors, Despoiled Ground, and Spread the Sickness. So the only one different here is Fleeing Vectors.
No.
So basically you get points for killing 7 or more models from your opponent's army.
to Industrial Affinity.
If you kill them with plague weapons, you get more points. And you get more points for guys that run away and morale. Seems really good against Gene Stealer
Strength
Colts.
5 Pierce Strains is
The Spoiled Ground we saw yesterday is survive until the end of the game in different parts of the table. And then Spread the Sickness is basically put banners down, except they're poopy banners, once on each objective, and they can't be taken down. So pretty strong secondary there for Death Guard. I like the secondary choices overall for Death Guard a little bit more here, but I don't know what I'm talking about, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The Sabotage markers I don't think are down yet.
You ignore that dense. You don't give
I
a
don't see them on the table yet.
the crawlers don't, but I mean, okay. So what? They move 7. That's still faster than the rest of my army.
epoxies.
I think the Gene Stealer Colts would like to go second here, if I'm guessing, to take advantage of his blips. Force the Death Guard to move out and expose himself a little bit here. At least that's what I would want if I was playing this army.
I mean, I think this is the way I play this. Can't wait to find out if I ask all the same rules questions that I always complain about people
Hey,
asking.
Faith Beyond, good to see you, man.
I have the codex because, as you know, it is confusing.
Someone's like, show me that rule, and I'm like, I don't even know, man. That's just what I heard. I don't know how this army works.
I have gotten them wrong before.
I wonder if the superb owl is having an effect on the internet today. Yeah.
Hope you know I'm just fixing. Like, this is all.
Yeah, no, it's all fine with me.
Well, thanks for the offer, man. I wish we got a fiber every weekend, but
No,
Mill
it's all
about.
on my time. I don't care. You'll
sometimes we got to deal with crappy
Try to see
4G,
what you're doing.
5G internet.
You're about to ruin.
I've thought about this long and hard about what we're doing here. And the answer is, I couldn't fucking tell you.
Those are all Death Shrouds.
Blight Lords.
Blight Lords. They are 2 up, 5 up?
2 up, 4 up.
4 up.
4 up invuln.
No, the other ones are 2 up, 4 up. Okay.
They're all 2 up, 4 up.
And they're 10 of them?
10 of them. Big squad.
Right.
So.
And this has got a 10-man squad in it?
Yes.
And then you've got 2 7-man squads left?
Nope, that's a 10-man. 3 by 10 Plague Marines.
Okay, 10, 10, 10. Oh. Nice. Get close to this and die.
Close to what? Yeah, no, that seems
That's
like
the plan.
That seems like a place you don't want to stand.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I bring in an orbital bombardment real quick?
Legitimately, I was like, I know how he plays this. I know he makes a circle in his backfield. What if I just 3 CP bombard right there? Like,
Yep.
honestly, I know most of these characters. Like,
Yeah, well, you know, if you had told someone that Death Guard would be undefeated this weekend, they probably wouldn't have believed you.
just
So
about any character for a unit of Pierce.
Noah's been doing a great job here.
I think that is A-okay.
Yeah, that's a good trade for you.
Like, I'm gonna put the tally man there, and if you can kill 2 characters, that's probably good for you. If you kill 1, like that's 3 points on vectors.
That one's
for
on
me.
a picnic.
Who?
He's on a picnic bench.
Oh yeah, no, I have some of them styled to be like walking. He has it better. They're like walking on beams over the water.
Nice.
I just think it's cool. I guess we'll hide him back there. Not that where I am matters for any deny purposes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it is what it was.
This Plague Marine doesn't want to get his boots dirty, I guess.
Super cagey for the first turn until I know who's going first, and then I can actually measure threat ranges.
All the threats.
Your Nexus is starting on board, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't even know.
What's up, Nathan? Happy birthday, man.
Entire army. What do you? Let me see. I have.
I only have one thing left.
4, 5,
Happy
6,
birthday.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh my God, John! Thank you so much for the 50 gifted memberships.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the last thing.
Appreciate you, brother.
They're technically not placed. I might reposition. Let's just make sure this guy is tucked where I want him.
Thanks so much, man.
Yeah. And they move 9, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. So they either move that way or this way.
What I honestly was really hoping was that you
What's
would.
up, Valor? Good to see you,
Nexus,
brother.
and I would know you couldn't fight last me if I was behind cover.
I don't know anybody who's ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the Super Bowl, guys. I think that's why the internet's bad right now.
Because you come down, you put a token where you want it, and then you just come down near the Primus and you broadcast rerolls.
With the thing that comes down that turn. Yeah.
You don't need, you don't even, the Primus can already be on the board, but he plops down, and then the Neophytes in the backfield get rerolls, and the other one gets from the Keller. Mm-hmm. All right, man, I'm down.
You got to place the Seattle and.
Thanks so much, John.
After we roll for further.
Appreciate it,
Free
man.
battle
Really?
abilities.
Okay, all right.
So same time as we do the.
The internet's so bad that the notification thing is not even popping up. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, that's what you want.
Thank God. Oh, man.
Watch that though.
Good luck, sir.
Death Guard going
Leave
first.
it on me to do this, and I'll look at the exact places they're placed. Let's see if I'm right.
It's 9 inches, more than 9 inches from any edge. Have to be 9 inches from each other. Other than that, you can put it anywhere you want. I
Yeah.
highly recommend you put them both back here
I'll keep that in mind.
because that's where you want to be.
I want to be there eventually. You know, I'll make you a deal. I'll put them back there, but you don't get to do it till I get there. 9 from battlefield, 9 from the other. I have equip in there. If both players do this, like God,
That has happened before.
I know, but.
I had a mirror match and we both did it. It was
So we're going to do
hilarious.
the thing I always thought was the main problem, which is set it directly on this objective.
Yeah. If you're planning to camp out there, that's a good idea.
I mean, I'm going to have to be on my home for data scry anyways.
Okay, so these are the sabotage
the same
objectives,
thing
guys.
you
Ooh,
said
man,
over
that's going to be
there.
tough to get for Robin.
Fit it here, I'd fit it like in that area, and I don't really want to stand there.
He's literally in the middle of that giant pile of Blighted Lord
Turn 1, I should have
Terminators.
stuff there, turn 2. Yeah, would you just set it on that objective? Let's put it right there.
Thanks, John. Appreciate
Yeah,
you, man.
so basically you have to be inside the building if you want to.
3 inches. Yep.
Inside the building if you want to do it.
Sure.
All right, so
Boy,
these are the
I'm
two
about to
sabotage
butter
ones.
your bread.
Daniel, thanks for the $5, man.
I'm just gonna
Appreciate that very much. 7-year wants your bread butter. Well, there you go, man.
There you go.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Come at me, bro.
Hopefully it does appease the Omnissiah. Yeah.
I will tick us up
So where are your
AirPods.
everywhere.
Okay, so there's blips there. There's none super. There's one. So potentially you could get a 9. You could basically get either in either of those buildings. You can't come with a 9, so the furthest you could come would be a 9-inch charge for me. I have to play.
If I want to do that.
I like D tier better. Yeah, all the first floor are closed.
Tallyman. Nothing.
You
Barrels.
lose a CP.
4.
No, I just blipped you up to 3, buddy.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even notice.
I got you. I got you.
I'm not going to be doing much shooting, or I'm not going to be doing much this turn. I think we're just going to hit the stench vat button every turn unless I tell you otherwise.
That's the your fight. Your didn't charge is 12 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
I'll just assume that's on until
Assume
he's
that's
dead.
on unless I've declared it on another guy. Or
Until he's dead.
yeah, if he's dead, this game has gone very, very bad. So.
And the Gene Stealer Colt's going to have to try to pop up in the middle of all this at some point in the game. That's going to be pretty tough. And then the other one, guys, is on this side of the table.
This guy
Right
will
here.
Advance.
That one might be a little bit easier to do. But remember, to score that secondary, Robin has to control the objective and do an action on it
Over.
that completes in the following turn.
I
So
could drop him right there and have a nice 11-inch bubble, which would protect Plague Marines on this edge, but he'd have to move pretty far.
I was like, oh shit, I broke something already.
I don't think I want to do that. I think
Fleeing Vector, I think, is going to be so good in this matchup, Neuromat. Yeah, for sure.
Advance the Plague
Because remember, guys, he gets points for killing more than 7 models, which against GSC is a given. He also gets extra points for killing them with plague weapons, and even more points if things run away in the morale phase. So
But I'll move.
it's basically a perfect secondary against GSC.
I'll even ask you to roll dice for me sometimes.
DG bolters are not plague weapons, Dorian. No, I think it's just melee,
touch both these objectives.
and maybe like the plague spewers and stuff. I'm pretty sure their bolters are not.
Inside of that.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get on there. It's the front guy, but I can touch both with the Rhino
Oh yeah, sure.
and pop out where needed.
Right.
So the main issue here is if you get out your guys 9 there and then run them 15. I know, Twisted Helix.
Well, they get out 12. Oh, you're talking about my special dudes.
You know, Willow, it seemed to work pretty well for him in that first
24-inch
game
guys.
yesterday.
I think we're just going to
Let me look that up for you, Echo.
that way. And the crawler is going to be problematic and stand in front of them. Did
Boy,
I have this?
I'm about to butter your
I had the
bread.
7, so it'll,
Hey, Hen, thanks for the €5, man. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
if you come touch them.
Let's see. Is this one you're talking about? Yep, there you
A
go.
lot of me out for primary,
Virulent rounds. Good call, Echo.
but you probably won't get a significant kill on Plague Marines, and I can jump them out and take an objective back.
Sure.
You can turn your bolters into plague weapons with a CP.
Action.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Look. We're both
Thank you, Henrip. I really appreciate that, man.
shit and have a good time.
Oh yeah, I know. Was that a don't give each other shit or give each other
No, give each
shit?
other
Okay, I'm just making
shit.
sure. Poxwalkers
It's
are
not about the
gonna
GT
advance.
now. It's about War Games Live today.
It is about me proving that
The
GSC are a bad
GT was just
faction.
for fun. Now you're a star.
famous.
You could appear 3 times this weekend.
Probably.
I think that gets you a credit in IMDb.
That's true. Blow drone advance. Huh!
Oh, he's happy.
So he's gonna come
What's up, Mac?
be an
Good to see
inch
you,
away
man.
from this wall. I can't see if I tap him on, because this is supposed to be right there.
Right there,
If I
yeah.
tap him on, you can fight him from the other side, but you can't. But you have to put OBSEC on to take it from me. But I think if you touch the other side, that would still be like an 8-inch charge. He's going to be an inch away from the wall here. 1 CP Heroic 6. Just so you know.
Anything?
Him.
Him.
Drone specifically. That's the only Blight Lords.
But he's got to go around the wall
Yes,
to
but
Heroics.
Heroics, fun fact, these are the Blight Lords advance, don't have to end in engagement. So if you give me a Heroic, I can just take 6 inches of movement and get further where I want to go next turn.
That is true.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to end an engagement for heroics. It's very
Not
strange,
aware of
but
that. I thought heroics always had to.
You have to end
End
closer
an
to the
engagement or you
closest
couldn't
enemy
heroic.
model.
No, yeah, you can.
hey, truck station. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, that's a great way to get extra movement.
Pile in, consolidate, or where did it
Stay safe out
Yeah,
there.
that's what I did it to the guy at I think it was the Mox, or just a Moxie practice game, where like I charged and just moved 11 to take an objective because I got a huge charge roll, and he's like, don't you have to end closer? No. I just have to end in engagement and coherency.
Yep. One and only one model left.
Them there. Let's make sure.
Yeah, it sucks that you guys can't be in the present here because of the lag, because it makes it harder to have a conversation. But we'll fight through it, guys. We'll fight through it. I'll let you know when I get back to green on OBS.
Gonna advance. 6 is still fine. That was out of the box. I forgot.
It's another thing that YouTube does better than Twitch, by the way.
We're gonna leave it because it's bad for me.
I just get a CP every time you do that.
Who wins the superb owl of 1976? Who cares?
All right. So clearly, you've given me nothing but sucker plays.
Like, yeah, no, all this stuff is like, if you want to go for it,
You're happy as long as I'm not touching your Marines. Go for it.
yeah. And any Marine trade you do take is going to be pretty rough for you. Here's a spawn. If you want ambush points, you can come up, put a crossfire, and kill him.
Yeah, I appreciate the.
Just letting
points.
you know.
Can you have him touch terrain so it's easier though?
He could use the cover. Oh, Tallyman advance.
These guys are having fun.
Yeah, you didn't want.
Hey, Big Drip, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, no, probably that would be bad. Plaguecaster advance. Hey, 11 inches. It doesn't matter where you are. Cool. End of my movement phase.
So again, if you didn't hear at the start, guys, a little bit of backstory here. Noah actually has been playing Genestealer Cults for a long time.
It's always me making.
And of course, Robin has been playing GSC for, I don't know, forever. I think he might have won GSC in the ITC last
Way
year.
to screen
If
that.
he didn't win, it was very
But I
close.
think I did well enough over there that I'm okay with.
So by some measurements, Robin is the best GSC player out there right now.
How y'all doing? I got a bit of a break while he.
Now, of course, guys, that doesn't mean that he's going to play perfectly. Mistakes happen in every game of Warhammer, especially with an army as complicated as GSC. So keep that in mind.
The actual advantage of me going second here would have been I have 3 turns after your army is fully on the board, which would have been
Is there a
nice.
dollar cutoff for bread buttering? No, there's not,
And then
Daniel.
3 turns to come out once I know there's like deep striking's done. We're good.
I probably should have done that at LVO, but whatever. All right, well, quick first turn there for the Death Guard. We're already moving into the bottom of turn 1 for the GSC guys.
I know you keep your characters near your ball, but do remember I have indirect, so if you leave someone.
Oh yeah.
Super.
You got two of those thingamajiggies. 9 to be about here. You'll have nothing to charge or shoot.
I love the Plague Burst Crawlers, Alejandro. I think they're awesome models. They've been consistently good for a very long time, too. They just kind of have one of everything, right? Yeah, Diego, I might need to refresh my own chat. I think I'm probably behind. Let me try doing that real quick. Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be an 8.
To the Plague Marines,
Not easy.
we take what we take.
Yeah, you did a good job. If I go this direction
Did I fuck up and not? Okay, they are in range.
of, it's an 8 either side. What was the thing you're looking for?
I was making sure I had the range to buff them because I'm pretty sure that's where you're going to end up going.
From
From the
Some-
caster, I do. I check.
oh, that cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do your -1 to hit, and then
Yeah.
it becomes really hard.
Because if I -1, I can make him T6. And even if I only really need to get one of those off for the
Miasma
odds to
and-
get real bad.
Yeah, I understand.
Like you have 2 denies, but
Those will be the 2 I will shoot.
Yeah, very close pull there.
But then I could just punk you and go a different
But
direction.
Scott, it's Sunday. Who's going to work on Sunday?
All right, you hang out here.
yo, is that Mr. Table? House MD?
Yeah. He's
The one tech I do like actually is Icon Warden reserves because you can pop them down and res.
if you pop him near your stuff.
Yeah. Which, I mean, would be the plan. But 10-man bike blobs can string out real far.
Well, I don't have a 10-man, only an 8-man. Actually, in ARCs, I lose a bike.
Yep. But all the bikes get weapons, so.
Yeah.
That's what I found is I lost a little, but all my neophytes got specials, and all my
If I
bikes
ran
got...
neophytes, it would have been amazing, but I don't, so I'm kind of...
Hey, JC, good to see you, man.
It's a little wimpy for me.
This is, of course, the actual deployment phase for the
I think one of
GSC.
your bikes is missing a dude.
Yeah, he fell off yesterday. He's running solo now.
That's that?
All right.
Okay, let's make
Shoot
sure.
at me.
Well, out of 12. Well, actually, I'm going to psychic at you first. -1 to hit.
Okay.
Every round. Okay, my perils. 1.
You'll take it.
I'll snag a die that's not. Hey, stream, do you remember when Typhus perilled for 3 my first cast last game? That was fun. 1. -1 to hit.
Are you a wound count upper?
He has taken 1 damage.
Thank God.
That's
care.
not allowed.
I don't
I know.
Can't stop me. My dice, my rules. Would you like me to count down?
All right, top of 2
I'll
coming
just
up,
have
guys.
to ask you how many wounds he has. No, go ahead.
No. If you want me to, I'll change it if the other player likes it. But so they would move 15 to there. So the easier charge would be onto these guys. And you'd have to pay 2 CP. But I'm gonna reckon you don't want to charge my Blight Lords. We're gonna put -1 there because you're just dead and you're not gonna do much into Blight Lords.
Kill like 3.
Yeah, which I have 7 more. The invuln really is what makes it better. +1 strength toughness. Goes off on a 9.
Hey, Paul, good to see you, man.
Here we go to... Oh, I saw a 5. I got excited.
Both go over here.
So now they're the Sopranos. Untouchable.
I don't think I need my contagion range. Yeah, we'll do Typhus plus 6-inch contagion range. 7. We will not do Typhus plus 6-inch contagion
I denied
range.
something, but not what I needed.
The one that didn't really matter?
Yeah, not what I needed, but that's
Cool.
fine.
All we got is indirect. I'm sure you can guess where it's going.
Yeah.
First one.
Alejandro asks, I don't understand GSC. Those little spots are units. Can you target them with mortars? Great question, Alejandro. Those little spots are his units. They're blips,
Plague.
like on a radar.
Plague.
And you can't target them with anything, actually,
You got one.
at the start of the game.
Next one.
Good thing they read.
You also are not allowed to move within 9 inches of
I was
them
about to be like, what game are you playing? 2 hits. Plague.
until they get revealed, so... Pretty strong.
got
You basically get to null deploy as GSC.
Actually, fine with me. 2 of them is enough to be.
Oh yeah, that's -10.
And then you have to
Minus 10
replace the
minus
blips
a
with
lot of-
units either if you go first or when your opponent
These plague spreading here.
moves within range of them. So
They didn't do anything.
you get
2 games today, JC.
I am. I'm gonna spread it on your sat critical location. You're gonna get sticky if you want it.
we don't care. We're all like mutated and shit anyway. So.
Nothing on vectors, nothing on despoiled, 3 on spread. Oh, it was still on your time. You know what?
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't pay attention.
You know what? I was doing it, but I think we're gonna be fine.
And to be a gentleman, someone was scanning.
Yes, Typhus.
There you
the
go.
Lord of the Death Guard. No, Typhus wasn't scanning. He was scanning because Typhus cast a spell.
There you
Okay,
go.
that was pretty good.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Thank you. I was like, what is the tertiary here?
Yeah. No,
That's it. I'm gonna roll my tally man and pass it to you.
oh, don't you do that first? The tally man?
It's in either command phase.
Oh, okay.
So I just do that before I give
yeah,
the turn to make
you're
it
cool
easy.
getting it, but I was like, oh wait, yeah, you're supposed to do that long before. Okay. All right. Up to me now.
Yeah. You're going up to 5.
Oh, sorry, guys. This
Never
is
been
now
so
bottom
rich.
of 1.
Well, now that you have.
The game I played against Hal, I legit got to 12 CP because we sat there and looked at each other. I was like, what season are we in?
It's a pretty good wall. I'm going to give that an 8.75, guys. Again, the effort was great. The duration is a little lacking. You know, if he ups the duration a bit,
Do with those knuckleheads.
he could earn a couple more points on that wall.
Me.
I think.
Even if you take down the Rhino, Like I can emergency and pray to not roll a bunch.
Yeah, Tim.
Super
Robin's great. I think he plays the game the right way. He focuses a lot on his opponent having a good time at the table, not just winning the game, which is
Copy your thing. I mean, it looks good.
a great philosophy, I think.
That's why you put chaos spikes on the Rhino chat. You can touch both objectives. That's the strat.
Excuse me. It's so much quieter in here today. They haven't opened the convention hall
For
to
the record,
everybody
I know
yet.
you know I'm chill about it, but like when we get to deep strike and stuff, do whatever you want when you want. As long as you're not rolling advances, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to crossfire that. Oh, you don't like that? You don't want chat to know what's going on?
He needs 2 crossfire tokens. It's important we know who's targeted.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, caramba, you're pretty well covered up. You're not giving me a lot of juicy targets.
And the
You know,
reading chat is
Lords
just
with the blob,
crazy right now
and I
because
get
we're all in
2 points
different
on vectors out of it.
timelines.